Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's December 5th, 2023, and I thought I'd try and accomplish a couple things with this video. One is to go over the sweet potato progress, and the second is to talk about a new heat pump washer dryer unit we will be installing, and some things I've repaired over time. So the sweet potatoes. So I think it was 8 days ago we posted the video about the progress of the sweet potatoes, and for those of you who haven't seen this, we have a sweet potato playlist of the different techniques we've used over the years for starting sweet potatoes during the winter months to plant outside as sweet potato slips, really well rooted sweet potato slips in the when the temperature gets up above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We're in a cold temperate climate in Oswego, New York, so getting a head start on the sweet potatoes is really important. A couple of years ago I decided, well, what I'm going to do, instead of taking the sweet potatoes themselves and forcing slips out of them and then rooting the slips and all, what I decided to do was to, at the time of harvesting the sweet potatoes, peel off the sweet potatoes, cut off the vines of the sweet potatoes a few inches above where the roots meet the stems, the vines themselves, and then pot those up. That worked fantastic a year ago, and the sweet potato bounty was very, very good. So we did it again, and so here it is, December 5th, 2023. Our sweet potato plants have leafed out. They were leafed out 8 days ago, but you can see that they're looking even better. Thea missed them twice a day, just like the rest of her plants and all. And they will work their way up throughout the whole place around here, and they're getting a good start. And she checks them for how well they look as far as the amount of water that they do need, and waters them as needed. It's really important not to overwater them, and it works out great being here in the house. Now, as these vines elongate, you can lay the vines down in soil. So if we wanted to, like here, we could place this vine just underneath the soil, and every place where there's a node where a leaf is coming up, that'll send down roots. But we're not going to do that yet. We may actually prune back the vines, but you could actually root the vines as well. So we've got more than enough to get our whole garden set for next year, and we just have to overwinter these. And if you are interested in please leave a comment if you want to see more updates as time goes on with the sweet potatoes. But they'll just keep growing is basically one of the things I would say. So one of the other things, I've always been somewhat of a do-it-yourselfer guy, and always repairing things in our house. So I've made videos on repairing the microwave oven, the oven over the range. I don't remember if I made videos on this. So I've replaced the door sensors and switches in the microwave, replaced the digital panel for this range. A lot of the electronics, the way that some of the companies are making them, aren't great. In this refrigerator, I replaced this digital display here, and the fan and the thermostat. They're all way back in the back of the refrigerator here. But this has worked out wonderfully, developing the skills. And nowadays, it's so easy to go online and on YouTube and learn how to diagnose and do the repairs of washers and dryers and all. And let me turn on the light in here. So this is our original, not our original, but about 21 years ago, when Sears was still around, we bought a matching dryer, washer and dryer set, and these are front load washer and dryer. This was the original dryer. And these were Kenmore's, and I believe these are Whirlpool. I believe these ones are. I can't remember right now. And we actually love the front loading. They're much more energy efficient than our old top loading ones that we had before that. So we had this, I think, about 21 years now, almost 21 years. But the washing machine, which was very similar to this one, was pretty much a dud. And so we had them come out and repair it within the warranty period, and we had an extended warranty on it as well, and that was the one before this one, and they couldn't fix it, and finally, after really fighting with Sears, they did send us a replacement. So this is an LG replacement. This one has been fantastic. I have had to rebuild this. So we've had this one about 16 years, I think now, or maybe 17 years. But I have had to replace the bearings in it, the water pump, 2 different pumps in it, all the bearings, the drive unit on the unit, and the whole cast aluminum support system below the whole thing that really is suspends it all. And I made a video about that several years ago, and this has worked great ever since. Recently, and one of the nice things about these ones, they have a little digital display here, and it will give you error codes when there is an issue. And so Thea did some diagnostics, kept getting an error code, and so just recently I replaced a door switch in here as well, which was super easy. So that's always something nice. The dryer, I've repaired this one several times. What have I done with this? Mostly, so there's a lot of sensors in these dryers. There's a heating element, and all the fans and all. The blower always worked on this, but there's multiple sensors that sense the heat in different locations, humidity and all. And I've replaced all those a couple of times. I replaced the heating element one time, and we've had this one for, I think, almost 21 years, and I have a whole kit for repairing washers and dryers now, and I just save the parts and I get them ahead of time. So I actually have more parts to repair this dryer as well. So I guess the point of this part of the video is I think it's really wise to not be afraid of tackling some of these repairs yourself. Now, having said that, Thea's finishing up our laundry right now. We do lots of laundry because of first, I'm out in the mud all the time, so I'm filthy. And Thea's in the gardens as well. And we have lots of critters, lots of cats and all. And they have lots of not so great household habits. So there's vomit in different places, urine, stool, all of that. So things are constantly being washed and dried in here. And the last time when I was figuring out, there was actually a wire that actually got frayed, and so I finally discovered that, and I repaired that, and it's been working well since. But we had the recent Black Friday sale, and there was a new washer dryer combo from GE that I've gotten lots of good reviews from online, and it is it's a hybrid in sense. It's a heat pump system, so it's a all-in-one, one-and-done unit. So instead of having a washing machine and a dryer, you just load the washer-dryer unit. When it finishes the washing, it'll then automatically turn into the dryer, and it is also a ventless unit. So this one vents to the outside. These are both electric. The washing machine is 110 volt or 120 depending on where you are, and the dryer is 220 or 240. And what ends up happening is, with the heat pump technology, it's much more energy efficient than even the washing machine has been, and it will use far less electricity and even less water. And those things always are near and dear to me. Technology is heat pump technology. I predict within 10 years we'll be changing our. As we get older, I may not want to burn firewood in the future except for just special occasions, and so we'll use a heat pump heating and cooling system for our house in the future. So we don't no longer need the 220 electrical hookup for the dryer, and we no longer need the vent outside. And so one of the things we're doing today is Thea's finishing up the laundry. I'll move these over into the work area, and eventually I'll hook them up over there, because I really believe in redundancy, having a backup for everything that you need. It's really super important. So I just thought I'd share that. So this is GE all-in-one, one-and-done hybrid washer dryer unit, and I'd be happy to go ahead and show you that when we do get it. It's supposed to come tomorrow. That way we'll get these out of here today, get them over into the work area after everything's caught up and all. So kind of an oddball video today, but I thought I'd share that with you. And if you are interested in hearing more about that one and done GE the heat pump technology and all, I'm pretty excited about it, and we'll give you an honest review over time what we think about it. Thank goodness for Black Friday sales every once in a while. And comment below if you do want more updates on the sweet potato process as they're growing and all, as we go through the various stages of getting the sweet potatoes to root more plants for the gardens. I think this system works out well. So thanks so much for watching. Have a super fantastic and safe day. Bye-bye now.